Hello everybody and welcome back to The Longest Journey. My name is Zenixia. It's going into episode 3 now. We've just arrived at the Metro Circle, right in the center here of Newport. And we just need to do some exploring here and go and find this old theater where we're going to meet Cortez. Let's head over here first and say hello to this guy. He seems friendly.
It's a police officer.
Can I talk to him? Let's go in the elevator.
Hold it! You're not taking this elevator.
Why?
Why?
Because you're not carrying proper identification. Didn't you know that's a corporate offense in Newport?
In Venice, you don't have to.
I see. Venice.
Ooh.
I should have known. Step back or I'll be forced to take you down with extreme prejudice.
Good lord. He's like the opposite. He's like a nasty Robocop.
What's up with the cops in this city?
I'm sorry?
I mean, when you arrest people, you read them their rights, and then you sell them products.
It's all part of the job, miss. The police department is a subdivision of the Bocamba Mercer Company and the Bingo Corporation. They pay our bills.
Doesn't that constitute a conflict of interest?
Not if we don't arrest any employees of either company.
That makes so not sense.
That's kind of what that
Does when you're faced with the prospect of getting the boot, miss. I have kids, and I'd like to see them through college.
Thanks, officer.
Alright. This is
We're
a late
here to
game
protect,
area.
serve, and to inform you of the fantastic range of products offered by Bocamba Mercer and Bingo, manufacturers of the world's favorite soft drinks and handguns.
Good combination. Soft drinks and handguns. I can see how that would work. You know, once you've emptied the cans, you then use them as target practice. Makes sense. Alright, this is the way... Am I not allowed to... Oh, there we go. I can time skip now. This is where we actually wanted to go. Alright. So we're coming up here. I want to go to the right here. Looks like a nice area of town, you know? I like this bit of the game. This is fun. What does that say? That doesn't say tickets. That says... That looks like an I. No, I don't know. Maybe it does say tickets. Alright, let's move the trash can. First and foremost, this is obviously what you have to do.
Lady, don't you keep playing with that thing now, you hear? Leave it be.
That's fine, I've already uncovered the ooze. Let's talk to the fat guy.
Excuse me.
Yes, Oh, geez. Hold on there 1 second, lady. Dang marquee, light up! Good. Now stay that way, you hear?
This man clearly has control of all of his faculties. He's talking to a marquee light. Ah, dear.
Do you know a man called Cortez?
No. I can't say as I does, lady. Ain't never met him. Now, I reckon I'd like to get on with my sweeping,
But I'm supposed to meet him here. Are
Love
you
the
sure you
stereotypes in
don't
this
know
game.
him?
Look, lady. I reckon you should just mind your own bee's knees and get. I told you, I ain't seen Cortez today.
Oh, no, you didn't.
You said you didn't know Cortez.
I reckon I don't know nobody by that name, so I tell you what. I'd mighty appreciate it if you'd stop bothering me and let me get on with my work. Jesus, Mary, and baby Joseph, I reckon the whole dang world wants to find Cortez today.
Who else has been asking, though?
Thanks, anyway.
Yes, I'll tell you what. You go on now and let Freddie Mellon do his sweeping before his mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, get all pissed off.
One of my favorite characters. These two are both two of my favorite characters. Alright. Actually, no, it's not the sticky one, it's the hard candy. We want to now dip it in the ooze. Because clearly this is just what you're supposed to do. It's kind of what I love about all these old adventure games, though, is that you just do things that no sane person would do to try and figure out a solution to a problem.
Hi
Let's
there.
speak to the
Having
conspicuous
fun?
guy.
Didn't your mother teach you not to talk to strangers?
Yeah, she did.
Then what are you doing here? Get lost.
Are you on the job?
On the job? What do you mean, on the job?
You know, an assignment, stakeout, undercover operation.
I suggest you get the hell out of here now, man, before things get ugly.
Was that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yes, I am.
Oh, he's got an attitude, this one. Talk to
Hello
him.
again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
Why are you dressed like a cop?
What do you mean, why am I dressed like a... Hey, wait a second, what's it to you?
Just trying to do my bit for the boys in blue, sir. You look like a cop, so if you're on a stakeout or something, you should try to blend in a little more. Go native.
Yeah, how?
I don't know. But that trench coat, it sort of gives it away. Perhaps a pair of blue jeans and one of those I'm with stupid t-shirts might help.
Hold on, let me get this down right. Hey, wait a second, what am I doing? Who the hell do you think you are?
The NPD fashion consultant?
Is that supposed to be funny, ma'am? Are you a comedian or something? Because I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, am I?
Hard to
now
tell.
Get your ass out of here and don't bother me again.
Is that a threat?
Damn right it's a threat.
Alright,
Hello
keep talking to him.
again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
Don't you get tired of hanging around here all day long?
No, ma'am.
So you're completely fine. There's nothing you'd want.
That's right.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Not even a bite to eat?
Just had a full lunch, ma'am. Thanks for asking.
So you just had lunch.
That's right. At Cool Cow.
What did you have?
A triple whammy cow patty with a side order of grease onions and a large bingo cola. No ice.
I don't even know
What
what that
about
is, and it
fries?
sounds good.
And a double order of cheese and fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to
Oh,
find.
damn, that sounds
Soaking
good.
in melted goat cheese.
Oh,
And you had this when?
About an hour ago.
And you don't feel, the urge to go?
No, ma'am, no. My bowels are genetically enhanced and require only perfunctory attention.
nice.
The burger filled you up good? You don't have the munchies?
Well, now you mention it, I have a craving for sweets. I didn't have time for my usual Cool Cow strawberry pie with whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and a scoop of ice cream. Wait a second. What am I telling you all this for? Who the hell are you anyway? Hey, get out of here, ma'am, right this minute, or else...
Is this a threat? I think that was a threat.
Yes, he's
A very...
threatening it. So we've now learned that this gentleman has a craving for sweets. We have sweets. But we also have a sweet that has been dipped in ooze. So let's try giving him that.
Would you like a candy?
Hey, yeah, that'll hit the spot.
Oh, here we go. I don't even want to know what that's supposed
What
to be.
the
There we go.
hell? That taste... sickening. I feel kinda... Christ.
Oh,
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Did you just throw a rock at my head? Now, I tell you what, you shouldn't have done that. I reckon that was a bad mistake.
he looks very unwell. I think you'd probably die. I mean, I don't even know what's in this ooze. I think you would almost certainly die if you ate any of it.
You should have seen him run, lady. I reckon I ain't never seen nobody run that fast. And he was clutching at his buttocks like he had the runs or something. he even lost his stupid old hat in the gutter. I ain't never seen anything that funny in a while.
Let's go grab his hat then, if it fell in the gutter. Seems like a sensible thing to do. We need a hat. There you go. That's not the gutter, that's the middle of the road, man. Clearly doesn't have any idea what a gutter is. Alright. Now, remember that key that we got earlier? The one that we had the elaborate ducky clamp key thing to do? Oh, hang on a minute. We need to use that now.
It's a fuse box.
Okay, that's fine.
There's something wrong with the power in that box, and it looks like the theater marquee is connected to the same switch. It keeps flickering on and off.
So let's do something about that. Yeah, sorry. So that key that we got with the big elaborate rubber ducky clamp thing goes here. I have no idea how that key got across town, but we are exceptionally lucky. Alright. Now, Band-Aid TM. Does that say TM on it?
It's a Band-Aid.
It actually does. I didn't realize. I've never seen that before. Alright. Well, what am I doing? So what you actually have to do is get the Band-Aid and put it over the hole in the work glove. You then use the work glove to insulate your hand against the electricity, and you do something. I don't know exactly what she did there. I think she maybe pulled out the cable or something. And has caused the marquee to fail.
Dang marquee, light up!
Again, this is such convoluted logic. You would never think to do that, because she's actually trying to get into this theater through the back door.
You're gone dead on me now. I'm going to have to fix that sign proper this time round, I just need me a ladder and some tools from the basement.
But it's like, why would you think that to get rid of this guy so you can get into the theater, or to get into that back door, you would have to switch off the light on the marquee to get him to unlock the door, leave it open, so you can sneak in around behind him? It makes no sense. That's not the point, though. It doesn't really affect my enjoyment of this game at all. I still think this is one of the most fantastic games I've ever played. And I will never think otherwise. Mostly for the story. The puzzles are a bit ridiculous, but they're supposed to be. That's the style of game. So we're now in this nice, cozy looking alley here. Okay. Sounds nice.
It reminds me of something, but I just can't put my finger on it. I feel an uncontrollable urge to raise my hands, though.
Okay, so...
The shadow's being cast by those garbage bags.
So we have discovered that the garbage bag is casting a shadow on the wall, which looks exactly like a person holding a gun. We got this dude's hat, so we can make it more convincing. You know, when I start talking about these puzzles out loud, it only just sort of dawns on me exactly how ridiculous all of it is. I knew it was pretty bad. Alright, let's see. We open the trash can. Now this one's not so bad. This one you can figure out, because you can see there's a fire alarm up there, and if you inspect the trash can...
It's filled with a bunch of dry rags, newspapers, and a half-empty oil can. Can anybody say extreme fire hazard?
Right, so the game is giving you hints there. But the thing is, if you hadn't picked up this matchbook from back at the border house, you'd have to go all the way back there and pick it up again. But one thing you do have to do first is put the toy monkey on the garbage heap. Now that's a little bit of a leap there, if you ask me. But we get to hear him make some noise, which is always nice.
Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey! Dance!
Alright, here we go.
All right, somebody's coming.
That's the whole setup.
Hell's blazes, we got us a fire. Now, where's
Fire
that
solved.
voice coming from? Show yourself.
Hands up. Spread your legs. And do
All right
the
there, mister.
monkey.
Just don't you fire that gun now, you hear?
Where does he think the guy's standing?
I'm sorry I chased you earlier. Freddy will do the monkey for you right now, if that's what you want, He'll do the monkey until you ask him to stop, I reckon,
Yeah, you. Hands up. Spread your legs.
There we go.
And do the monkey.
Apparently this is the monkey.
Dance.
It's a beautiful dance. Known only to a few. Anyway, let's not watch this any longer. And we have found Cortez. In the old movie theater.
Sooner or later. There's no way out of here. Did you know that? There's no way out of Victor Hotel.
You have no idea what I went through to find you. First,
Do you like movies?
Inside.
sure, who doesn't? Wait a second. I was trying to tell you that...
I don't much like modern movies myself. They're either too loud and expensive or too obscure and self-indulgent. But old movies, really old movies, have a charm and a simplicity that appeals to me.
Listen, please don't interrupt me again. It's starting to piss me off.
Oh, you tell him, girl.
But I have never interrupted you, unless I've had something important to say, of course. But go ahead. What is it you wanted to talk about?
Why did you make me search all over the city for you?
Search for me? I've been here for hours, señorita. I haven't moved. The question ought to be, what made you go out of your way to find me?
When I came here, I had nothing to live for. Now,
We agreed to meet this morning, remember?
I don't want to die.
As I remember it, there was no agreement.
Here,
I said tomorrow, but you refused. I assumed you weren't interested.
who is it?
I apologize for making myself unavailable, however.
Don't give me that. You wanted me to come looking for you again.
You would come. Sooner or
Actually,
later.
no, I had to lay low for a few hours.
There's no way out of here.
Does it have anything to do with the cop that was staking this place out?
Victor Hotel.
Yeah,
All exits just
so it was a good thing I didn't stick my head out the door to look for you then, no?
I
He's
thought you
gone
didn't say
now.
see, you said no.
Are you in some kind of trouble with the police?
Incorrect
Wait,
subtitling.
don't tell me. Immigration.
there is a way
No,
out.
señorita. Not the police.
Just
There are bigger players than the police.
I don't want to know. I'm not getting mixed up with the mob or gangs or anything like that.
soon enough.
There's not much you want to be mixed up in at all, is there?
So, you have
My life's complicated enough as it is, Mr. Cortez. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Answers.
because we're both gonna
You
die.
want, you need answers.
You keep telling me that, but you never give me any answers. Just more questions. Like, who's out to get you? What's going on with me? How come you know so much about me?
Did you know?
I plan to answer all your questions today, April.
Sounds like a terrible
By the
film they're
time you
watching.
go to sleep tonight,
Now I don't
your
want
world
to
will
die.
have changed,
I want to live.
and nothing will ever be the same.
Not like this.
You're just being cryptic again. It's like soap opera sex. Lots of boring dialogue, and when they finally go to bed, everything's dark and covered by blankets.
You want the full Monty then?
I knew you would come.
Come with me.
Sooner or later.
Come outside. No more talk.
There's no way out of here.
I will show you the truth.
There's no way out of Victor Hotel. All exits just... They just lead back inside.
This is probably as good a place as any. At least there's no one around to see, except rats.
Oh, here we go.
To see
It's about
what?
to get exciting, guys.
Stand back, señorita.
Get ready.
What for? What are you doing?
Why, Alice, I'm sending you through the looking glass.
Is he also doing the monkey?
What? What is that? Please tell me it's a hologram.
It's a mirror to reflect your dreams.
I don't see anything. Just light.
Oh, you have to step through.
Step through that? Oh no, I don't think so.
This is the moment of decision, April. All time, past and present, revolves around this moment. The destiny of worlds is in your hands. But you must make the choice on your own. La vida es corta. You must decide how to live it
That means
best.
life is short. That's how much Spanish I can talk. I can speak. Talk. Good lord, can't speak English either, apparently. Alright, let's go.
I'll do it.
Vamos. Enter the light.
Don't say that, it sounds too ominous. Just tell me what's gonna happen.
You're about to take the first step on the longest journey
That's
of your
the
life.
name of the game.
But don't worry. I'll be waiting right here.
I must be insane to do this.
Yes. It's pretty much a given.
What's great is that I can now actually just turn around and be like, nope, not happening. Bye-bye. And just go. I've got nothing else to do, of course, so I will be going through the light. I just think it's funny you can just leave him standing in this alleyway going,
I almost forgot.
Wait, what?
When you're ready to come back, pay a visit to a friend of mine called Westhouse, Brian Westhouse.
Now we're traveling through to the other world.
Vaya con Dios, child. And may the balance protect you.
Here we go.
Cortez?
We've now entered Arcadia.
Cortez! I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, what was the name Cortez told me to remember? Westhouse? Brian Westhouse? I think that was it. Cortez said to look him up when I wanted to go home. Well, I want to go home now.
So, I really like being in Arcadia, which is this world that we've now come into. It's definitely all my favorite parts of the game happen in this half. Not that we're halfway through, we're not even close. But in this half of the worlds, I should say. Let's talk to this guy.
Hello? Hi.
Et tu? Emile, tu vas?
I don't know what language that is.
Ne? Tu van savken? Tu vuken alar? Et tu istak mile? Ithira? Ton maris ton.
The thing with this is that you have to not talk to get through this. You have to just listen.
Aku kandi. Good. Niranton al voce. Sank al coda magic. Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
Keep going, keep going.
Av orta I beginning. Parasimtin you. You have piesa I magic I Sara. I the knowledge. Aritua ya I tue by generations e umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
And listen once
Now
more.
you have allowed the magic to enter your heart, and the knowledge of all tongue, ever present but dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
I understand you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, Alltongue, the common language of Arcadia.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place, and who the hell are you?
Oh, my manners have abandoned me yet again. I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
Social intercourse, oh my.
Meaning what?
That I have been rude. My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the Fathers.
Okay. I'm April. April Ryan.
I take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the Divide?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
Mentor? There's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't...
She's tackling this very well.
Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Mercuria, the grandest city of all ages.
Plenty of cutscenes in this game as well, which I quite like. But they're never too long, and they don't ever take up too much story or anything like that. They're just like to reveal areas to you and to show you things happening. Which is the correct way of using cutscenes. Not to have like 90% of the gameplay happen in cutscenes, like a lot of games these days. Look at this place.
Explore Mercuria, April. See the sights, meet the people, and then, when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have then.
So, now we can just wander around this weird-looking place. Oh, here we have my favorite character in the game. This dude.
What a sorry-looking bird.
Hey, you don't look too polished yourself, lady.
Oops, I didn't know you could talk.
Didn't look as if you could talk either.
Got a bit of a mouth on him, this bird. Okay, so there's nothing to do here. Talk to this dude, I think is what I need to do.
Maps, I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
How much are your maps?
That depends, miss. I got a very nice one here of the border mountains for only 6 Arons, fresh from the quill of a sunwriter. Maps, get your maps here.
Do you sell maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you'd know that. Got tons of maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire. Maps!
Could do with a map at some point, I'm sure.
Where can I find the Guild of Tourism?
They're closed for the holidays.
Sure, that makes sense.
Let's
Mind
ask him
if
some
I
questions.
ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps!
Let's
Do you
see.
know Vestrum Tobias?
Everyone
Get a little bit of
knows
flavor from
Vestrum
this guy.
Tobias, girl. He's been an important part of this city for as long as I can remember.
What can you tell me about him?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one, and I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart. Sometimes I think he worries too much about custom. The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and keepers of the balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore.
But now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminish before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall. Mark my words, their downfall for certain. And Tobias, honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down with his ship.
Okay. I think we're good for
Thanks
now.
for your help.
Maps!
Does not give a shit.
No maps for...
Fair enough, miss, but don't expect me to come running to your aid if you ever get lost in Riverwood. Without my maps, you'll probably end up a mole's dinner or worse. Maps!
Alright, so we don't want to come here just yet. Basically, is what I've discovered. That's into the temple. Let's go into the city. Just randomly. Somewhere. City gates. Okay. Go down to the shore. I love the blue fire and everything. Just love the design of this place. It looks so nice. Let's go to the small pier. Need to talk to the old dude out here. Here he is.
Hello, old man.
I got me no treasure, and I got me no map of no buried treasure. I just be an old sailor with no ship, so leave us be.
It's a bit rude. Just wanted to have a chat, mate.
What are you doing?
Mending nets, of course. What'd it look like I be doing?
It's very difficult to tell. It's a very low resolution.
Maritime customs.
Mar what? Ah, yous mean sea life, do you not? Ah, the smell of the salty sea, the lapping of waves on your ship, the spray of cold water on your face, plump maidens in every part. Aye, I tell yous, I be having stories about the sea.
Care to share some of your maritime stories with me?
Mar what? Ah, tales of the sea, right? Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. Now, what stories be you wanted to hear, then?
Anything.
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
Aye, I be having plenty of tales to tell. There be the tale of me adventures in the Baksheevan Empire, if you'd be interested. It'd be a tale of grand romance, just up your alley, be sure of it.
Sure, let's go for that one.
Sure, that sounds like a fine story.
Aye. It be near on 50 years ago that I was a mate on a sturdy old lady called the Three-Legged Whore.
The what?
What do I be saying? She was called the Thrifty Horse, she was. Aye, that be her name. The Whittle Whatsit.
You don't remember the ship's name, do you?
Anyways, I be a young mate then, and we be anchored in Monterba, the grand western port of the once glorious Baksheevan Empire. I be having ship leave until the following evening, and it be me first visit to that exotic and dangerous port. So I sets out to have a look around. Now, bear in mind that Monterba be ruled by a mock. Like all large Baksheevan cities. In principle, the mock be having to report to and pay half of all taxes to the Emperor in Port Altaban. But with the Baksheevan Empire having all but crumbled into pieces, the provinces do be having the power to do pretty much as they be wanting. And so I sets out on me own that day to explore the city. Now, bear in mind that all the cities of the Southlands.
Here we go.
And that be me adventures in the once glorious empire of Bakshiva. And that be how I meet me bird. How I seduce and romance the mock's daughter. How I be chased from Monterba by the mock's soldiers and how I be the first man to walk across the desert of Shangagriel, the wastelands, and how I be getting this awful rash on. Ah, girl, you do not be sleeping, do you?
Nope. Promise I'm not sleeping. I didn't fall asleep. What? No.
What? What?
Oh,
What?
yeah, pretty much what I said.
No. Just concentrating really hard. Good story, though. Solid material. Ever considered doing a book?
Aye, but the agents in Marcuria be bloodthirsty vampires with no thought but to milk your life's blood.
Oh, so they take an outrageous commission then?
No. They actually be bloodthirsty vampires with a penchant for biting your neck when you ain't be looking.
Boom. Okay, so that was eventful. All right. Nope. Let's see what he's got in the
What
chest.
have you got in that chest?
What chest?
The one you're sitting on.
Oh, that be no chest, girl. That be me stool. Aye, me stool, carved into the uncanny likeness of a chest.
Uh-huh. Don't believe you.
But what's in it?
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
But really, though.
No, really.
What's in there?
What's in the chest?
Oh, live snakes. Aye, snakes that'll bite your face off before you have time to jump. Better leave them be, then.
Still curious, though.
I'm still curious about that chest.
Right. I be telling yous, curse the balance, girl. You never give up, do you? I be having no real treasure in here, like I told ye. But it be where I keep me personal articles and things I be picking up now and then on me travels. And me bed, it's where I be keeping me bed before I be losing him. I be a stupid old man. He be my best friend. I ain't nobody else around to talk to, you see, on account of him being a talking bird.
We met this bird. What happened to him?
What happened to your talking
We
bird?
know what happened.
I be cheated out of him. Aye, that cups handler on the marketplace be cheating me in a full game of cups, and I be having to give me bird up to try to win me money back.
And what happened?
He be taking me bird when I be choosing the wrong cup. Aye, my best friend taken from me. Cursed be the balance. I be all lonesome now. The worst part is that me bird is now a prize to be won. A prize in the cups game. Beat the handler thrice and you win a prize of your choice, me poor bird.
What's your
Aw.
bird's name?
Bird.
Inventive.
Oh,
I like names like that. I met a blind man the other day who had a guide dog. I was just talking to him and I asked him what his dog's name was, and he said his dog's name was Horse. And for some reason that really tickled me. I love it when people give sort of just randomly very just flat names to things. Like, what's your bird's name? Bird. Oh. What's your dog's name? Horse. I don't know, I've got a weird sense of humor.
I'd better get going.
Moving on.
Yous young'uns be always running round. Everything be so important. Yous be having no time to sit down and take a breath. So go. Be not wasting your time here with me.
Good, I won't. Let's talk to this dude.
Ahoy there, matey!
Pardon?
Isn't that how you sailors greet each other?
No.
What do you say then?
Usually, hello. And if it's sunny, nice day for it. We might even try a how are you today then, if we're feeling adventurous. But never, ever, ahoy.
This is valuable information.
Aye, matey, that it be.
Ahoy is actually how you say hello in Czech, though. Which never ceases to amuse me either. Whenever I'm not over in the Czech Republic very often. But the one time when I was there, it was funny.
Why aren't you out at sea?
Do you see the sail on that barge over there?
Yes.
Is it flapping?
What?
Is it flapping? Is the sail flapping in the wind?
No.
And why is that then?
Because it's not windy?
Exactly.
Well, can't you just use oars or something?
Oh, what an excellent idea. Now, why didn't we think of that? Of course. Oars! By Jaw's stunted left arm, that's it. Why have we been moored to the dock for a month with our merchandise dropping in value when we could have just rowed our way to Guienne?
Are you being sarcastic?
Sarcastic? Me? What in Jaw's name makes you think that?
How long's it been?
How long's it been since the last wind?
Near a month. Ever since that accursed alchemist put some kind of spell on the wind. The Moja'll be cursed if I know why. But it's a bloody catastrophe. I've sent some good people of mine up north to deal with him. But not one has returned. Now the Areed High Council speak of sending an entire army platoon to sort him out. But I'm afraid that just might piss him off.
Who's this alchemist who cast a spell on the wind?
Roper Clax.
I believe his name is Clax. Roper Clax.
Another one who
lives in a bloody rock somewhere up north beyond
sort of
Riverwood.
vying for the top position of favorite
Thanks
character
for the
this game.
chat.
We don't meet him till later.
Aye.
Alright. I'm going to leave this episode here. We've met a bunch of people. We've managed to get to Arcadia. We'll do a little bit more exploration next time. And we will hopefully get some adventures on the way. Underway. On the go. Something like that. We'll do something fun. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like below. It does help out a great deal. And if you want to see more of the same kind of content, please subscribe to the channel. And I'll be updating more videos daily. So thank you very much once again. And have a good morning, evening, night or day. Whatever you're having right now. Bye-bye.